What's up, everybody? It's Big Cheds. Hope everybody's hanging out. Good to talk to you. It's Monday. It is 11/25/2024. We're going to do a brief, as always, little update here on YouTube. I've started doing live streams again. I'm going to try to do them daily if I can keep up with that. But they're going to be quick. Of course, these are from Cheds Trading on YouTube. And a lot of people don't know, I've got a huge library of educational content, and most of what I do is free and is free education. I want you to really take advantage of that. So watch the Masterclass TA tutorials playlist. Check out these market updates. I'm the author of 3 books, Trading Wisdom, Trading Quotes, Battles with Cancer. The entire cancer memoir is free. Trading Wisdom, you get a third of that book for free. So watch that playlist. Really just soak this stuff up. If you're looking for more, again, these are brief updates. I see a lot of comments. It's great to talk to people, but I can't read all the comments. I don't have a team, and I can't do all the requests. I do more in-depth work at Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. You can see the team here at Bitcoin Live. Links in the description. But go to the public blog. I just recently published one of my reports. You can see what I do there twice a week. Full market update. Folks, let me know how you're doing. Let me know where you're from. Maybe ask some questions. I'll scan through and try to answer a couple of them. These are quick updates, just to kind of touch base. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you want to help me out, hit subscribe, hit like, and notifications so you know when I go live next. So I've got Bitcoin up here on the daily chart, and so far it's just clean price above a rising EMA 8, exponential moving average, 8 period. And we're looking at the weekly candle that just closed. Probably one of the strongest weekly candles, in Bitcoin's history. Just the entire candle essentially above the upper Bollinger Band. And closing near the peak of the range is really, really strong. So, we'll see if we push straight through 100K here, or if we get some type of a consolidation, a mean reversion, which would be healthy. Maybe 92K. I mean, we shall see. The price is churning right now, really hitting that first logical level, which is EMA 8. And you can see it held here, pretty nicely from that acceleration past 72K, which was the local range peak, 72K. We're watching the rest of the market. Ethereum can't seem to break 35.50. We'll see if it does it. It's trying to do it here. That's a key high time frame level for it, 3,500, 3,550. So we'll just mark it right there. Waiting to see maybe if Ethereum, Bitcoin turns around. That's, that long leg doji. Let's get some follow through, maybe a recapture, and we'll see. But until then, you're just going to assume that Bitcoin continues. Just taking a look at the rest of the market here. Got a big altcoin market scanning, looking for relative strength. Aave is a little bit stronger today. But, there's some even Sui's been strong. Doge has been strong. SEI has been strong recently. XLM, of course. But these volatile moves, you're going to have to consolidate. And if you are kind of chasing and buying the top of the candle, you're in trouble. So let's just check in with the chat room. I want to say hi to everybody. What's up, Dixon? Pulse chain. All right. You want me to look at Pulse chain? Is it just Pulse? You got to give me a symbol. PLS USD, okay. And do me a favor, I don't know the names. So Pulse Chain on Mexi, not bad. I like the fact that it's broken out of its consolidation range. You want to see if it holds above, quad 06, wherever that is. It's on a random exchange, which is not the best thing for it. But it doesn't look terrible here, Pulse Chain. So there you go, Dixon. I looked at that for you. Let me read in the chat room and just say hi to everybody real quick. Nice to see you, Peter. Good to see Stefanos and a bunch of other folks. Good to see you, folks. Nice to see you, Gaetano, Maxim, Martina. So everybody, just let me know how you're doing. Let's see here. STX. Let's take a look at that. We'll do just a couple random requests here. STX. What do we think about it? It's okay. It's kind of in the context is just a sideways consolidating trend. I'd rather see a much stronger trend where I could look to buy the dip. This is kind of average to the market type of chart. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It is slowly improving. Maybe I'll go to the higher time frame and take a look at it. And you definitely have a better higher time frame look. Aggressive buyers pushing the price higher. You see the rising demand trend. So that's good. And you can see right here with the breakout and failed hold where you want to see it get back up above 250. The price is pushing there right now. So I would say keep an eye on that 250 range. But overall, actually, it's not a terrible chart. I'm doing well, Dixon. Thanks, man. So let's just kind of jump in. We'll jump around real quick. We'll do a little bit of lower time frame, see what's going on here. On the 4-hour, Bollingers started to get tight. We had that first 4H lower Bollinger test, initial response, and it was sent back around 98K, and now right back to that level, and then it didn't hold it. So you would have initially wanted to see when the price sets a low and the price tests it again, and then you have this type of a response, right? Pretty decent response. You want to see it hold. So it's not so good here short term that 96 did not hold on that initial retest, which makes me think maybe we're probably going to get a little bit of a deeper test into support. But overall, the price structure is still quite beautiful. And let me just see if there's any interesting questions here in the chat room. Okay, Floki, the GOAT is back. Thank you, buddy. Where's the dance, Cheds? Yeah. I'm trying to do these quick little market updates every day, and it's easier for me to just pop on with no agenda and say hi, and without the mask and the dancing and all that. But I appreciate your support for sure. Let's take a look at Floki, cup and handle, which is a bullish continuation. There's no Floki, no price history here. Let's try somewhere else so we can get something to look at. I hope everybody is doing well. Thanks for hanging out with me today. All right, so cup and handle. I mean, continuing what? There's no real trend. There's no real price history. Certainly not in Kraken. And I don't know that it's that new. I mean, you only got 6 months. You know, if you're going to play, you're playing these meme stuff. Like Pepe's got a little bit more history, and that looks pretty strong. Like Pepe looks pretty good. I'd rather be in Pepe, right? If you look at Pepe, that's a nice trend. Rising MA200, which is the trend in classical charting. It's above, 2024 highs. So I'd much rather be in Pepe than Floki. I generally actually don't like Floki just for the fact that it's got the lack of price history. Pithra says, pardon me. Pithra says, lots of altcoins hitting the top of the Bollinger Bands in the weekly. Would this be a time to be cautious? Well, I mean, your strongest moves are going to come. Your strongest moves actually come from riding the upper Bollinger Band in the weekly. So I know this is Bitcoin, but if you look at, altcoins are going to be the same. If you look at, a breakout, you're going to ride the upper Bollinger Band. So should that make you cautious? You should always be cautious because you want to be protecting your risk. You want to be, protecting yourself. But I wouldn't until you lose support, until you start to lose established demand levels as the price is riding, that's fine. But just being at the upper Bollinger, that's how you make gains. That's how you have a price rise. That's how you do anything by, just grinding up the upper Bollinger Band. Bonk was requested. Yeah, it looks all right. Looks not too shabby. General throwback to the peak of the consolidation range. Want to see it hold here above the March level. Yeah, looks pretty good. Just took a quick look at Bonk. Let me scroll around in the chat room. Everybody, by the way, you got to take advantage of the free educational library on my YouTube. I have tons of stuff. I haven't always been active. I'm going to start being more active. Again, I'm going to try to do daily updates. Real quick ones, because I do in-depth work at Bitcoin Live. Make sure you're hitting notifications and liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. Dixon says, Richard's my boy. He's about to beat the SEC. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Whatever. That will work itself out in the price. Like, for example, like XRP beat the SEC and then didn't do anything for like a long time. And then it had a beautiful move. And was there any connection to that outside the chart thing? Probably not. But it quote unquote, XRP quote unquote beat the SEC somewhere in here, I believe. So, you have to be very careful trying to tie those out of the chart events, with that. Let's see. It says, Cheds, you're going to try to call the top like Richard. I actually called the top better than Richard in 2021. He called it in April, but I nailed the November top on the exact day. So, and I've had plenty of bad calls, but I actually did a much better job than he did at the 2021 peak on Bitcoin, and it nailed the exact day of the top. And he was early. He complains that there was a scam pump. Like, he called this top, but I called it right there. So it's not that I'm trying to call it like him. He actually was way early from my perspective, Dixon. So I just want to make that known. Everybody, good to talk to you. These are not going to be long updates. You always find me hanging around on Twitter, of course. Take advantage of the video library. If you leave comments on these videos, I'll read them and maybe I'll address them in the next video. I don't have time to read all the comments during the video, but that will give me ideas for the next update. I'm trying to be more active. This will go into the quick market updates. I just want to touch base on Bitcoin. We talked a little bit about 96K. We talked about 92K. We talked a little about Ethereum. We did some altcoins. And, check out the free report on Bitcoin Live that was just published. And check out the rest of the content there if you're interested in really getting serious about learning TA. Look at this team, the best team in the world. So check that out. I'm really happy you're here for this quick little update. I will promise to be more active. I'll continue to be more active. Hit notifications, hit like, subscribe, comment, and, we'll get back to that. Luke says your election results was a bad call. Terrible call. Yeah, I honestly really embarrassed myself with the election stuff, and I'll be honest about that. And now I've completely shut that off. I've realized I have no alpha. I thought I knew something. I apparently knew nothing. So yeah, any criticism on that is completely justified, and I'll say that right away. So folks, thank you for hanging out today. It's great to talk to you, and I will talk to you soon. All right, be well, friends. Thank you so much.